Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. This is going to be for the next 10 days. It is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out your other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So, we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future. And then we're going to pull some cards on you and your person and see how things are going there. So I do personal readings. If you'd like one of those, the information is in the description box below. If you're returning, welcome back. If you are new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. All right, so let's get into your energy. I just saw the Strength card. So there's something, yeah, and then it keeps popping up. Something is challenging you around a relationship. The Lovers is in the split of the cards. It's asking you to have the strength. So that could go a couple of different ways. So let's see what comes out for you guys. All right. So we have the Seven of Swords in the recent past with the Nine of Cups. It's an interesting energy. And then the King of Swords. And the current energy is the Hangman in reverse with the Three of Wands, the Page of Pentacles. The near future, we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Emperor card. And then the overall energy for you is definitely surrounded around home, relationships, what it is that you want, how you want your life to look. Do you want things to remain the way that they are now? Is this someone who represents a partnership that you could remain in? You could be considering a switch in your homes. I think I brought that up. But right now, I think your focus is on finding stability within your home life or yourself. Just what makes you feel the most balanced. The fours are definitely about balance. It could be about security and your money as well, and wanting to know that you have that along with the security around your living situation. All right, so in the recent past, we have the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Cups, and the King of Swords. I feel like there's some truth being spoken about some things that someone you know has either done or some regrets that they may have around love, around choices that they've made. It could have been past choices. It could have been that they just weren't completely straightforward with you about what exactly they wanted in a relationship with you. It could be that you're also going back and forth in your mind, like, I need to tell the truth to myself. Like, is this something that I want? Is it going to make me happy? Do I need to take what I've learned from this and run like hell? Or do I just hang out and see if there's more truth, if there's more openness that needs to be exposed before I make any decisions? The Nine of Cups is definitely about a wish fulfillment. So you could be torn between your feelings and your mental energy right now. All right. So the Hangman in reverse with the Three of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, it definitely speaks of not wanting to hold on to or wait for somebody that might keep you stuck. So the Page of Pentacles is about forward movement. He wants to offer up some kind of stable situation. So I feel like there's a part of you that's thinking, do I just give this back to myself? Do I continue to focus on my work, what I want, those new beginnings that are coming in my life, or should I be patient? I just don't think that you want to stay in that place because nobody wants to feel stuck, right? And the Three of Wands can say there's so much more out there. Are there other opportunities that I should be seeking? And should I just move forward instead of allowing myself to stay stuck somewhere where I'm not really sure what the energy is going to be? Is there clarity? Is this person really being honest? Do they have integrity? Do I have to question that about them? If so, is that a feeling that I want to experience, or do I want to continue to focus on finding stability within myself? And, at times you could find yourself closing off emotionally because you fear any kind of toxicity, any kind of manipulative behavior, or being reminded in any way of something that just didn't feel really good. And that could cause you to shut down. If there's any indication that someone's either going to leave you hanging or put you in a position where you don't feel like you can really move forward, I sense that that's when you shut down and you want to back away. And that's when you want to find the security within yourself And that's why I think the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is here. It's asking you what you want that to look like. How do you want to create that balance for yourself first before you even seek finding balance with somebody? Now, for those of you that are in a marriage, this is something completely different. So I'll pick up on the different types of messages that come through. So bear with me if this part doesn't resonate for you. It may for someone. It could be that you're shutting off from a marriage. If you're in one right now and you're deciding that things have just gotten too bad, you don't have the patience to stick around anymore, and this is you looking for a new opportunity for stability outside of the relationship. You could be feeling like, oh my God, I have to start completely over, and I just don't want to be stuck here anymore. So you could have been patient long enough and just decided, you know what, I'm done. I'm not emotionally invested in this anymore. I can't take the toxicity or the imbalance that this creates in the home situation, or just that it causes imbalances in your finances. There could be money troubles there, I'm hearing, for some of you. And for others of you, it could be that you have to sell a house in order for the two of you to go opposite directions. You could have to sell a home in order to be able to move forward and find that security for yourself without your partner. Okay. All right. So let's see. These were like this. I want to make sure that we've got our cards there. Okay. Now, in the near future, we have the King of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Emperor. Now, there's someone that loves you very much. Masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. I feel like they have a genuine desire to show you the kind of love, but I think there's a part of you that feels like you lose control when you're with this person, or if you give up too much to them. It's like it almost stops you from being able to focus on what you need to focus on, whether it be that you need to put more energy into work, whatever it is. It's a sense of feeling disempowered, not because they necessarily do anything wrong. Their love is fantastic, but in the future, I feel like this might be what's pulling you back, in a sense. What may cause you to shut down is because you lose a sense of yourself, is what I feel. All right, so let's get some of the clarifiers for you. So the Seven of Swords with the Nine of Cups, having faith in the wrong people at times could be a little bit discouraging right now. You could be finding out that you had really high hopes for something in your life, whether it be a project or a work situation, something around that. I feel like there's some truths that are going to come out that may make you realize, shit, I really wanted this to work, but it's just not going to. And that's why I feel like you need to cut your losses and just move on. Find that somewhere else. All right, let's see. So we have the moon. So that's what I was talking about right there. There's going to be some things that come to light. So if you this is the recent past. So if you've already figured these things out, it's like there was clarity shown, meaning shined is not the proper way to say it, but shown. And there was a light shown on those areas of things that were not being handled or taken care of, or where somebody might have been lying, or where you just felt betrayed in some aspect. Whether it be intentional or unintentional, doesn't matter. It's that those things were exposed. And that's where the disappointment comes in, because you had really hoped that things were going to look differently than they may right now. Now, somebody seems to want to give you the clarity that you need around this. Just be cautious, because I think sometimes people talk a good talk and they're not actually being as honest as they may appear. And then we have the Five of Swords. Okay, so in this particular deck, if you guys have watched me, you know that I talk about him in a way that's like, he will cut a bitch. So you've got four swords in one arm and one in the other hand. Like, I've been through enough. If you come that much closer to me or you mess with me anymore, I'm going to cut you off at the knees. Like, I'm not going to deal with this stuff where I had put my hopes and dreams into something, whether it be a partnership, a relationship, work situation, whatever it is. And if I'm going to continue, I'm going to be on guard now. So don't try me this time, because I will go after you. I've not just once, but 2, 3, 4, 5 times. If you continue to play any kind of mind games, or you don't tell the truth. So I think you're just guarded and ready for anything that comes out at you. It's called proper boundaries. It could be that there's a little bit of drama around the situation. And if there is, I think you're going to put it to rest. I don't think you're going to waste any time where in the past maybe you didn't speak up, and now Spirit's being very clear with the King of Swords and the Five of Swords that if anything pops up, you're going to speak your mind. All right, the Hangman in reverse with the Four of Wands, and then we have the Page of Swords. I feel like there's definitely somebody in your surroundings. It doesn't have to be a partner who could be a little bit younger, blah, blah, blah. You know, the Page energy in reverse that just doesn't always tell the truth. It's weird because I thought of this phrase earlier, which was they tell like silly lies, and it's almost like they believe their own lies at times. They can convince themselves that what they're saying is actually true. And that could create, for those of you that are in a relationship or a marriage that needs to come to an end, or you're trying to decide whether to walk away, that could be why. Because why deal with someone who's, you know, I know investing 20 years or more for some of you in a relationship is a long time, but you could be seeing now just how immature that energy is, even after a long-lasting marriage or partnership. All right, so let's look at the Four of Wands with the Page of Pentacles, and then we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, you're just done. You're done with that. You're done with people that are going to betray you, stab you in the back, lie to you. That's like I said, you're so focused on wanting to create the stability in your life and about things that can be new. You're not stuck in any kind of old energy anymore. So what's done is done for you. I always say this about Scorpios. When you are absolutely finished, you are completely done, that person, they are dead to you. And that's what I feel like you're saying. Anyone who's going to continue to disappoint or lies, or I have to find out these kind of secrets about whatever it is, you're done. So whatever aspect of your life that fits, I feel like you're just saying to yourself, no more. All right, so let's look at the King of Cups with the Knight of Pentacles. We've got, there you go, Ten of Cups. This person wants to tell you that they love you very much and they want stability. There's two stories here, so I hope whichever you feel like resonates. Whoever this person is, whether it be the marriage or it just be someone that maybe you had been dating, they have a tremendous amount of love, and that's very apparent. They want long-term. They want either to continue in a long-term relationship, or they, yeah, because the Hierophant's coming out. They're willing to put in the work, but I think there's a part of them that knows that you need stability, more stability, and you may not be willing to hang out because you want balance. And the Six of Pentacles actually says that one person's giving more than the other. Doesn't everyone want their life to look like this? Rainbows, butterflies, 10 cups of love and sitting with each other. Look at I think they're ducks. I don't know if they're swans by a creek. There could be, well, there's water, obviously. Everybody, not everyone, I shouldn't say that. A lot of people want a higher level of commitment. They just want to know that somebody's going to be faithful. And that's what this card can represent as well, is being faithful to the relationship regardless of the circumstances, and that there be balance between the two of you. I just feel like there's a sense of you don't feel like yourself, like you lose control when this person's in your world. And then we have the Eight of Swords again. Yeah, it creates a feeling of being stuck, and I just think you're done with feeling stuck. All right, guys, I'm going to clear these cards and we will get specifically into whoever's on your mind, if you'd like to stick around for that. This was kind of a long one. All right, this is for Scorpio and their person. All right, your person has a lot of, I always see the Five of Swords as inner conflict. Maybe right now they're feeling like there's a lot of drama. The Four of Cups in reverse. There's the Four of Wands, but they want that stability. Okay, so your person's quite stressed out. You may realize this because they want something that resembles long-term, that is a fair partnership where there is balance. But right now I feel like there's something that you're hiding. Maybe you just don't feel... Okay, hold on. I'm going to take this in because this is a lot of energy. You're showing up in your own position, which is death. You could be going through a major... I'm not going to say could. Most of you are going through some really big changes. The overall energy is the Queen of Cups in reverse. And that just means that there's a sense of, do I withdraw my feelings? Both parties could be feeling a little shut down emotionally, only because I'm not sure the two of you are on the same page. This person's conflicted about where things are going. It's like they feel like you just don't see what it is that they bring to the table and what they truly want with you, which stresses them out. So if you're wondering how they're truly feeling deeply and they're not expressing it to you, they're either losing sleep or they're just feeling a sense of overwhelm. And your energy with the moon, all the signs have shown up, but we have a lot of water. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as Leo, Sag, Aries. And I have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius too. So I'm not as much Earth right now. Doesn't mean they can't be. So I feel like there's a part of you that sometimes feels like, God, I just wish on a star that things could work out. I'm not feeling really like myself within the relationship. Like I said, it's almost as if you feel like you lose a sense of who you are when this person's around. I think you want to get away from anything that creates any kind of stress, and that's part of what this transformation is for you. So is there love? In the main reading, absolutely. Right now, I think there's a part of you that wants to withdraw. And you could be hiding this from this person as well, not knowing how to explain to them what you're going through. You're just going through a shift, big changes. All right. So we're going to get the romance angels. Let's see what comes out for Scorpio, please. They had me turn the deck over. So for some of you, yes, it could be a reconciliation. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. And then we have past life relationship. You have known each other before. This is intense. And then wedding. So like I said, for some of you, this involves marriage. And you just feel like you've got to go. I feel like there's a sense of, I've just been betrayed way too much. I've got to get out of this situation. For those of you that that's not the case, and this is someone that you've been dealing with and maybe is someone from the past, maybe you've recently come together, whatever the circumstances is, you know where this is going to fit. Someone from your past is returning to your life. This could be the one. You have already met the romantic partner that you seek. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Whenever I see that card, I always feel immediately that's when you say to somebody, why does it feel like I've known you for so long? Because you have. It is a soul connection, something that you agreed to come in and experience with another person. And in order to learn whatever you needed to learn from them, they need to be someone you feel that close to, someone that you fall in love with. All right. The advice for Scorpio, 5 of Cups in reverse. Let anything that has been creating any kind of emotional stress go. All right. So, okay, good. The 7 of Swords is in reverse. It's just saying, take your time. Go slow. Look at this from a perspective of, this is something brand new. You can't look at this particular relationship the same way you did all the other relationships in your life if you've had several. It's like starting from a fresh place. If it's a return, if this is, well, hold on, because they're giving me another message. This is going to be for those of you that have someone on your mind. Obviously, I don't think the singles are necessarily going to stick around for this part, but if you did, this is just an indication for some of you that someone from your past, someone that's younger than you, is wanting to offer you love. That could also make sense to you within this particular reading. It's just saying release anything that was dramatic and look at this from a new perspective. All right, let's get the Lover's Oracle for you. This is for Scorpio. Okay, we have, when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. And then we have new beginning. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. Criticizing one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Okay. So let's get a few messages from the wisdom of the oracle, because I know we've been on for quite some time. If you are still here, thank you for hanging out. What other messages do we have for Scorpio, please? So we have yin balancing out that feminine energy. Come to the edge, take a chance, go with the flow, and the fates. Something is definitely fated for you. You don't want to repeat the same type of cycle. There's a 7. Something could be significant. Somebody's birthday, for some reason, that's popping up in the readings. Could be the 7th of the month, the 17th of the month, the 9th, or the 3rd. So whatever month the person that you are with, if that resonates, then something specific is in this for you. I feel like this is definitely fated. I think a lot of the relationships we have are fated because they were contracts we had when we came into this life. But it feels really good and kind of scary at the same time. It's like protection is there for you. 7s to me are about protection and going with the flow. Come to the edge. Live it. Just live it and love it. I know betrayals have happened. You're letting that go and having faith that the new energies that you decide to move forward with are going to be ones that are exciting and that you have control of. And whatever aspect you need to have that control, that's what I feel like is going to happen. All right. Thank you guys again so much for being here. Thank you for all of your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. I hope you guys have a great 10 days, and I'll see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care.